Just about everywhere you look in Greensburg,
Keep going right here.
somebody's building something or something's just been built. Non-stop for 2 years.
Oh my gosh.
Ever since a 1.5 mile wide tornado with 205 mile-an-hour winds basically wiped this town of 1,500 people off the map. Greensburg, May 3rd, 2007. Then Greensburg, May 4th.
Is there anything left?
There's nothing.
This was Jill Eller the next day.
Oh my God.
Hopelessly sifting through the ruins of her house and her life.
How do you start?
Like many here, her family lived in a trailer for 2 years, willing themselves to stay.
We felt like we were abandoning ship if we left Greensburg.
This is Jill and her husband Scott today.
It gets called the Igloo House, the Princess Leia House.
All those things and more?
Yeah, and more.
Yeah, those are the nice things.
Last month, they moved into their one-of-a-kind 3-bedroom green dream house. Energy efficient and more tornado resistant. With SIPS panels, 6 inches of styrofoam sandwiched between layers of plywood. Their gas bill went from $200 a month to only $30, but their mortgage went from nearly paid off to $200,000.
We're in the worst financial position we've been in since we first got married, but we're working it out.
Like the Ellers, it would have been easier for most people to leave, but about 800 refused, no matter how it looked and no matter how much it cost. And now, Greensburg is ground zero for the green movement. The area got nearly $100 million from the government to rebuild, including a $50 million school, a $25 million hospital, and a $3 million city hall. All of them certified LEED Platinum, the most energy efficient you can get, but not inexpensive. Greensburg has gone from a town that was celebrating its survival on the first anniversary of this tornado to one that is now asking serious questions about its future on the second.
We expect to be bigger, stronger, and greener.
The question is, what happens when all the aid money dries up? Can going green produce green? To survive, City Manager Steve Hewitt is tirelessly working to capitalize on his town's name by luring in green businesses, places that build products for wind and solar and other clean energy companies, which would mean critically needed jobs that so far have not materialized. Do you worry that despite everything you've done, all the money that's been spent, the buildings may not be filled?
I'm scared that someday, if I don't keep working hard every single day, we'd have empty buildings again. And I don't want empty buildings. I don't want a ghost town.
How are you?
If anyone embodies the costs here, from the storm to the rebuilding, it's Sarah Schmidt. The tornado took her husband Harold after 53 years of marriage.
He had 5 surgeries, and every 48 hours they were doing surgery. I'm trying to save him. But it wasn't meant to be.
Left only with Harold's Bible.
It was wet clear through it. I took it page by page and dried it out.
She decided to stay. Even though at 76 years old, it meant working 2 jobs to pay for her new house. Right or wrong, for Greensburg, there's no going back.
I think that I was meant to stay here for a reason, and I hope I find it, and I hope it helps someone else.
This remains a nervous season for Greensburg. The town has been hit by 8 tornadoes in just the past 16 years.